Guten Morgen, everyone. It's time to sit down and have a chat. Ooh, did you hear my knees crack? Today I want to remind you about how easy it is to be a good friend, and that now more than ever, a lot of us need a good friend. So now that things are on their way back to a more normal situation, I mean, there's still some ways to go, but we're much more normal than we were a year ago. One thing that's gonna be happening to a lot of us is we're gonna be running into people and meeting up with people that we haven't seen in person in quite a while. In 2 weeks, I'm flying to the United States, and I haven't been home to Minnesota in like 3 years, 4 years? It was supposed to happen much sooner, but we all know what happened. And the way that people have dealt with the last year, year and a half of coronaziness is different. Some people got through it really well, didn't have a lot of problems, were very well adjusted, and, are coming out the other side shining just as bright as they did before.
And some people
did not. Geez, I'm like glowing in the sun here. I gotta change angles. And like I said, our experience getting through this really difficult year and a half, it's been different for everybody. And even people you might think you know really well, been through some things that, maybe you don't know. And that's why I just want to remind everybody to be nice at the moment. And we're gonna go through some role playing and examples to help you remember. So let's say you run into a friend that you haven't seen for a while, and this friend, be it man, woman, however they identify, let's say this friend has gotten a little round, put on some corona kilos. They are surely not the only person you know who's had this problem. And when you see them, you might think, whoa, Daniela got fat. She likes the cake.
Girl, how many portions of french fries did you have?
that butt got big.
You might think all those things, but don't say it. Trust me, no matter how good of friends you think you are with this person, no matter what the things are that you joke about or have joked about in the past, nobody wants to hear that their butt got big, okay? So while you might think,
Boom baba, boom baba.
what you're gonna say is, hey, it's so nice to see you. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. Oh, I'm so happy that we get to meet up. Not,
Ooh girl, you got big.
nobody wants to hear that. And there's something you're gonna have to be ready for, and that is, even if we are polite and just say hello and it's nice to see you and all that jazz, some of these friends are gonna invite you to comment on their weight. You're gonna hear things like, oh my gosh, I got so fat. I've been so lazy, I put on so much weight, look at me. That is not an invitation to confirm what they said. Don't do it. Do not jump on that horse. The best thing you can do in that situation is deflect and deflate. Change the subject immediately, or, maybe one-up them with some struggle that you've been going through. I'll give you an example. So I'm your friend Rob, who found a new love of beer during Corona times. And let's say Rob's gotten a little, and Rob says, oh my gosh, look at how much weight I've got. Look, can you see how this is hanging over here? Remember, you're not saying,
Whoa, yeah, I noticed. You really did put on some weight.
you're saying, it's so nice to see you. And if Rob says,
Didn't you see how fat I've gotten though? Did you notice?
you don't say, say something like, dude, and you know what?
I got hemorrhoids.
Deflect, deflate, and be a good friend. Remember, people have been going through some things that might not be so obvious on the surface. So here's another example we're gonna go through. Let's say you're having some friends over for some drinks. Maybe it's some beers, maybe it's some cocktails, and all the guys are coming over, or all the girls, and you notice that one of your guy friends or girlfriends says that they don't want a beer that night, or they don't want a Cosmopolitan that night. Do not make a big deal out of it, especially not in front of everybody else. Please. If your girlfriend, who usually is the life of the party and can drink everybody else under the table, says that she doesn't want a Cosmopolitan, then you simply say, oh, all right, I got you. We got Coke, we got sparkling water, I think there's some Sprite in the cooler, and you let her know you got her back. Do not make a big scene and be like,
Hold up, everybody, hold up. Did you hear that? She don't want to drink. I think hell froze over.
Nope, don't do that. Maybe you're going over to visit somebody's house and... No, wait, I can't do it in this light. Maybe you're going over to somebody's house to visit them and you realize Okay.
Hasn't been cleaned here in a while.
Maybe it hasn't. If you want to be a really good friend, don't make a big deal about it. People have been going through things. And like I said, it doesn't matter how well you think you know them. Some people just do not need any kind of criticism or sassiness about their appearance or their habits, good or bad habits, at the moment. Wow, I've done all these videos in front of my couches, but I've never sat in front of my bed before. So let's all just concentrate on being warm and welcoming and supportive, being good listeners. Sometimes when people have a problem, they also just need somebody to listen. Really? Sometimes people are not looking for a solution from you. They just want to tell you. I have to be honest, it's something that I struggle with. So if you notice somebody's got a problem or somebody's telling you about a problem, before you offer them a solution,
Just ask.
oh man, yeah, I totally hear you. Do you want me to tell you what I would do? If they say yes, there you go. If they say no, well then just listen and be a good friend. The things that I talked about in this video, it's a message that I think a lot of people could be reminded of right now. So hey, why not share this on your Facebook or something? You can all help each other out, and make sure to like and subscribe. See you soon.